Benevolent brute even come here. Alright. So Lucian's fucked up, so I'm not going to play him for very long. But I want to go and... How do you do the conditions again? So Lucian got shot in the back the other day. He's got an injury to his lower back. Let's check what's going on. But I want to return my books. I've had them for so long. Oh, there he is. Benevolent, bro. The first ever VIP. Heartland Bandit turns himself in. Kyla Babes. I mean, that's a fake name. Babe's a name. Deputies pursued the Heartland Bandit. He ran up into the mountains and hid in bushes. Will shoot you in the back if given the chance. Yeah. I mean, hiding in a bush and fanning the hammer. You know. It's all good. You can do it, but... Deputy Julia Boswell, Deputy Lucien, Lorde, Deputy Morgan Bragg were patrolling the Heartlands. Due to recent activity of a bandit robbing people, deputies noticed a brown and white Tennessee Walker. Single man rider on the ridgeline. Watching people as deputies tried to approach the individual, they took off running towards the mountains. As deputies got closer, he stopped, dismounted and pulled a revolver, pointing it at deputies. He identified himself as the Heartland Bandit. Negotiations happened. He called for us to get cover and shot. Deputies pursued up the mountain. He was seen hiding in bushes, shooting deputies in the back. He managed to shoot 3 deputies down. He brought us to Valentine for medical treatment. During the ride back, he identified himself as Kyla Babes and gave Boswell his first name, Kyla. Do me a favor and break my nose. Jesus. Deputies have been pulling bullets out of gunshot wounds. I don't do anything. I don't even clean it. I just pack it and move on. Absolutely life-threatening. Get off the fucking table. In the eyes What are you doing? Clean it. And then, yeah, I'm going to go and try and return these books, and then I'm going to play on Levi. I don't really know what's going on with Levi. I've got literally nothing to do with him that might be exciting, but... But we'll see, I guess, huh? You moving normally again? Oh, alright, slash me. God damn it. Okay, well, there's no way he can ride, so we'll have to take a carriage. I mean, that would be great for, like, one of those, taxi carriages come about. Give them some RP, you know? Where's that Wade Glass when you need him? Wade. Hey, Wade, god damn it. Hey, Wade. I need you to ride me down to Blackwater Market. You hear me now, boy? Now, boy. Bam. Now, I think my shit is on 2 different horses, which is really annoying. How do you do the conditions again? I suppose it doesn't matter because you can't see it. He's all bandaged up under his shirt there. They should add bandages into the game as like an outfit or something, you know? Head, arms, legs, and body. If anything happens, Lucien's fucked. Like, he can't defend himself against wolves and shit. If someone wants to rob him, he's getting robbed. Cold Mountain Poems by Han Shan. Don't go that way, you fucking bastard of a horse. I use that one shirt that looks like it has one big bandage. I have no idea what you're talking about, but this is fine. Good afternoon. Rude. Blake's still got the fucking lantern on him. Green Lantern. Sean! You didn't play on Saturday, Sean? He's like, God damn it, no I don't, God damn it. And I want to because I'm addicted. I do, but I'm a bit run down. Yeah, fair enough. It gets to you. You don't even realise, do you? That you're like, oh, I've been playing this quite a lot, and for some reason, I'm fucking exhausted. No idea when I took that out. When the fuck did Lucien have a wagon? Right, which one is the little... the city one? That one. That looks good to me. I think this thing goes really fast as well, but... yeah, you play like... I haven't run into it. Playing it this time round, because I took like a year off. I played like 2 years ago. Didn't play for a year. Played. Now. And the last time I played this, I was so fucking like crack addicted to it. And yeah, it fucking, it's more tiring than you sort of think it is. But I mean, I was fucking chucking in hours, all hours of the night. It was before I fixed all my sleep schedule and everything. So Lucian's been checked over, by the way. He's like fine. He just needs just rest. I'll probably get him back in the saddle like tomorrow or something. I wish there was a speed in between this one and absolutely fucking belting it. We also sort of have to justify taking the longest route of all time. I'll be going down there in this thing. Destroy himself.
That's a rich man way.
Yes, it is. I'm a rich man now, and I'll tell you why. It's because I am part of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department and they pay too much. This is my favourite Biffy Clyro song. Excruciating, isn't it, going this slow? But you imagine if you had just had a bullet pulled out of your fucking back, you would not be taking this carriage quickly. I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't get out of bed for about 6 months, but nothing lasts forever except you and me. You are the mountain, you are the sea. Here come the wolves. I don't think they can get me in here though. The protective bubble of a carriage. I wish I streamed that day that one wolf came and attacked me while I was in there on Levi. Levi was in there and a wolf went and stood in the doorway and just started growling at him. It was fucking horrific. And so I immediately pulled out the pistol and just plugged it full of as many bullets as I could. And one of them hit the fucking... I didn't even think about it, but one of them hit the lantern on the table. The place goes up in flames. The thing's still alive. Jumps through the fire, sets itself on fire and dies. Levi has to run out before he burns to death. It was fucking horrendous. This is a band that Tuesday put me on to once. This band is the same band that did that song. You remember Ocean Man? Ocean Man. Remember that meme? Oh, you had a hilarious clip of the cougar coming inside the Annesburg. I mean, the Annesburg cougar is a fucking nightmare. It's hilarious they can't, like, code that one out, you know? To be honest, the Kerrigan one's a nightmare as well. They should get rid of that one, you know, if they ever figure out how to. I can kind of handle cougars, and I can handle wolves. Panthers are horrific. I've dealt with that one. The greatest moment I've ever had on the entire server that wasn't recorded by either me or Maya. But bears I just can't deal with. I pretty much am always going to get obliterated by bears. If there's ever a bear coming in, you know. Transdermal suck your mother. This is hilarious, that. I'm going to bring it all the way over to the library so he doesn't have to walk that far. Incredible and horrendous damage done. Is that her there? Imogen? It is, right? I'm just doing the thing, you know, when you go into a shop and you wait for service? That's what I'm doing right now. I can't wait for the Lorde blood to activate in Lucien. know what I'm going to say, right? I know this is her, isn't it?
Hi there. There's something I can help you with?
Yes, Miss Blackwell, it's
Oh, hi.
Lucien. How do you do?
I'm all right. How are you?
Well, I've been better, to be honest. I took an injury the other night.
What happened?
Chap hiding in bushes firing guns at us. Managed to
Oh. Oh, dear.
pop one in my back, and I've been recovering for 2 days, so...
Okay, well, I can sort of relate, although definitely not from a gunshot wound or anything like that, but
Right.
I
sort
wish
of-
you a quick recovery.
Yes, you as well. I sort of caught up on some of the casework to do with your situation. I understand it's somewhat resolved.
Somewhat. Sorry again about that, by the way. If we could just never talk about that again, I would appreciate it.
Oh, well, it's perfectly
I mean-
all right.
Okay. I did, by the way, telegram law as well.
Yes, I mean, it's... frankly, I don't get very many telegrams. I don't really have... well, I have not many friends and no family to speak of, so I don't often check it.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry that my telegram from you was something of that nature and not more friendly.
It's perfectly all right. You're well within your rights to do that. If I'm available and able, I shall certainly respond. You know, that's something I would do whether I was on duty or not.
Well, I appreciate that.
So close to
I
him.
still feel mildly embarrassed about it. I was very out of sorts and very worried for somebody.
Oh, I understand perfectly. It's not like the situation was a normal one. You're not sort of expected to react normally in those circumstances.
I appreciate that as well. Were you here to return some very, very overdue library books?
Yes, they almost wouldn't let
Okay.
me leave the medical ward, but I
Oh,
sort
wow.
of insisted that since I finally have a day off, while the market's up, then I'll pop over while I can.
Well, I certainly don't want you endangering your health, Mr. Lorde, to return some library books. They can wait.
I suspect they're actually sort of doing harm to my health with the guilt that I've been carrying around.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Did you want to get a different book?
Yes, unless of course I've been stricken from taking
No.
any further books.
No, not at all.
Perhaps something that'll take me
Although-
several weeks to read.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Have you seen the Eclipse book by chance?
No, I don't think I have.
It's art. It's illustration. I don't know. I actually have no idea if you would enjoy it or not, but my gut says yes. So here, I'm going to give you that.
All right.
Okay, in 1 second, let me look and see what we've got. We're actually running kind of low, which is a great problem to have. We have some romance, which I think you said wasn't your favorite, but you didn't mind.
I have the Jewel of the Seven Stars on me.
Oh,
Correct.
have you done? That's actually a donation from Mr. Lord Atticus. So, did you read The Night Train or no?
No,
think I
I
rec-
read the Undertaker.
All right. Did you like it?
Yes, it was quite good. Yes, I
Okay.
enjoyed some of the revelations towards the end. I think I preferred the Book of Poetry though.
Did you like that? Oh, I'm dying to know if you like that or not. And I have a
Yes.
second volume, but somebody has it at the moment. But I highly recommend if you liked that one, then you definitely want to check the second volume because it has his students end up writing poetry as well. I don't know if I
Oh.
mentioned that to you last time, but the man who goes off into the mountain, he ends up acquiring, maybe isn't the right word, but two disciples or students end up following behind him, and they write poetry as well. And it's interesting to see clearly the influence and the lessons they've taught him, but watch them actually learn it throughout their poetry, which is fantastic.
Yes, that I suppose that would be quite interesting. I mean, considering a lot of those poems were somewhat solitary in nature,
Yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
all of them seem to be about withdrawing from society and societal norms, I suppose you'd
Hmm.
maybe call it.
Yeah, and I just think it's interesting that I think I would assume if he wants to withdraw from society, he wants to withdraw from all people as well, but he doesn't. Because he ends up having two disciples that he communicates with. So I just find that whole thing fascinating. Like, what what happens to somebody to kind of have that just sudden decision of I'm just gonna let all that go, climb up a mountain, and I don't care if I see anybody again. What?
Well, I suppose the simplicity of nature, you know, as opposed to the structure of society all being based around material wealth and such.
Yeah, I feel like it's a choice between the nature of experience, right? Like he talks a lot about, paying attention to the water or the clouds that are, surrounding him because he's up, on that mountain. He's talking about like living particularly in the moment rather than living for the future, which a lot of people do when they're looking for material wealth and all that, I suppose. They're
Right.
waiting for that happiness or they're always waiting then.
Yes, precisely. That was sort of what drew me to enjoy it. I think
Good. Well, I'm very happy to hear that.
quite a lot of insight on the solace of a simple landscape. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then when I get the other one back, I will put it aside specifically for you.
All right.
In the meantime, I can get you the night train or. Oh, I can get you another book of poetry, actually. This one I've just bought today from Mr. Knight. So whichever strikes your fancy.
I think I should like the book of poetry while I'm resting so very much.
All right.
Hopefully it'll engage my brain a little, take my mind off of the pain.
Again,
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear you were injured, and I wish you a speedy recovery.
Yes, I mean, it's all part of the job, unfortunately. Although I should say it's probably the worst injury I've taken so far.
That doesn't make it any less painful, Mr. Lord.
Yes, I suppose
It
so.
is. It is part of the job, but it's, the pain is still there. Part of the present experience is that you are in pain, and I do empathize with that.
Oh
Morning, Mr.
shit!
Right.
Did I
Hammer.
fucking miss it? Really?
No, I can put the box
Well,
down.
well, they
What do you
said
need?
that, the bullet was,
I'm looking to get a
had it been a little
present.
more to the right, it would have struck
Yeah,
my spine,
absolutely.
which apparently that's how people lose the, use of their limbs, their legs and such. So really, I just need to be grateful for,
He shot you in the
Really
back?
anything in particular?
Yes.
Just, I want to get
Oh.
a gift for somebody. They got me something, so
I'm
I
all
kinda
wrapped
feel
up
like I
underneath
have
this
to get him something.
shirt.
Otherwise, it's rude. I mean, he's a good friend, right? So
Do you consider yourself lucky? That's like a weird thing to think.
Well, I suppose, I can imagine it would have worked out worse for me had they caught
Sure.
me in the spine. Or,
Yeah.
the doctor said that there was some internal bleeding or something, which was a terrifying phrase to hear.
Yeah, I'd
Beyond
say.
that,
Oh,
sure, that'll do.
I'm so
supposedly
sorry.
I just need rest.
I
Yes.
meant to telegram you.
His
I
name
found
is
something
Henrik
in the
Wagner.
studio that you might like. Sorry, it's raining. 1 second. Let me get it for you.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
right. Henrik Wagner. Oh, shit. I don't actually have it up here. It's not on this one.
He's a child, remember.
ZW140.
hell is that horse doing?
It's all wrapped up to stay protected from the rain, so you might not want to take that out now, but that's for you.
All right. What is it? Or is
Well,
it
I
a
guess you'll find
surprise?
out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And-
Would you like some money for it? I'm not sure what it is.
No, no. Thank you for offering, though.
All right.
Hi there.
Hi.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Julie, I didn't even recognize you.
Oh, sorry about that. I figured.
All right. Are you ready to go now?
Yes, I am.
All right. And where's Mr. Cooper?
I'm not sure.
Okay. But he's coming with the wagon at some point, though, right?
I
right.
believe so, if that's why he left.
Okay. Yes, I believe it is.
Okay.
Jilly, I don't know if you've met Mr. Deputy Lorde, but
Oh,
Deputy
yes,
Lorde, this is my friend
Yes,
Julie. Oh, okay.
She's my personal tea supplier. One of the only people around here
Oh,
who knows
right.
how to make a good cup of tea. Unfortunately.
Oh,
Yes,
Julie, what
yes.
was that new tea you were working on that you said?
Oh, well, it's not named yet, but it's just sort of a bunch of decadent flavors and not much else.
Well, what flavors are they, if you don't mind
Well,
me
it has
asking?
it has some vanilla and chocolate, and both sounds like a lot, but that's
Oh, wow.
I think they
That's
go well together.
dessert. Yeah.
Yes, practically a dessert tea, in fact.
Oh, I like that.
Yes, I'd be
Mhm.
curious to try that.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
take it
Oh.
that you've finished up for the day.
Unfortunately, yes. I'm sorry I don't have any cups on me at the moment.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I was quite late in my arrival. I had to travel quite far.
Oh,
And
goodness.
the carriage was rather bumpy. I have a little injury at the moment.
Oh, no. Sorry to hear that.
Real quick. I'll be right back.
Yes,
Now,
well,
where
From
are
the
you
carriage?
staying now while you recover, Mr. Lord?
in Valentine they've got a sort of bed in the ward, so I'll have to head back over there.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I've received some weird telegrams today, but I imagine you're probably not on duty for at least a few days yet. So I'll go talk to somebody who is on
Excuse me,
duty.
gentlemen.
Yes, well,
Specifically about Valentine.
was looking to
right. Well,
buy
Deputy
some
Hammer is just
for
your
a man who
right over there.
considers to be his best
Yeah.
friend.
Oh, and I see that badge on.
There he is.
Okay.
To have anything that you might
Yes,
Yeah.
I shan't keep you up any longer. I'll head back out.
All right.
Oh,
Well, thank you for making your way here to return those books.
Mr. Hammer.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Mr. Hammer.
the 2 replacements
Yeah,
and
and
whatever's inside this package.
yeah, let me know if you finish those early, and I'll come to you, and we can trade books so that you don't have to move while you're recovering. How's that?
Well, I mean, I should offer you the same thing. You're just as injured as I am.
I just got my brace off today, so I'm doing better than you, I think.
All right. Well, perhaps I'll race you to recovery then.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a
Mhm.
wonderful afternoon, ladies.
Yeah.
You too.
Take care, sir.
you didn't recognize me at all.
And what did we get? Right, another long ride back to fucking Valentine. The long and arduous trip back. Not quite the peaceful music that we need, is it? Okay, good. I managed to get those books back to her. It's taken me literally so long. They're like about 4 weeks overdue. and then we'll switch and play with Levi. I really have no idea what to do on Levi, because not really got any active things going on. If we're lucky, Maddie's on. Like Amelia's on Maddie. Let's justify this speed. But yeah, it just feels like a liability riding around on Levi with nothing to do. It's like he's just gonna get fucking caught, you know, or get in some other sort of trouble. Which I don't, you know, I don't mind too much, but it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't make sense that he would be bowling around by himself. That's why I sort of like put him on the shelf for a little while. Until some of the other gang are around a bit more. Now, this was not the route I wanted to take. Pim pam pum pam pim pim. One of the rare songs that made it through my breakup period of life. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. It's hilarious because this was one of my breakup songs that just made me. It's a really bad breakup song to listen to. You know, because it's about a breakup. Ideally, you don't want to be listening to songs about a breakup. But it was just so catchy. I just found it and listened to it. The catchiness. No, that means I have to leave. Pim pam pum pim 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 pam pum pam pam. Lately I've been thinking I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. I'll go. I will go. 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 Oh god, who's this? Please be an NPC. I want you to be happier. Even though I might not like this. think it's quicker to go back the other way, but fuck it. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So I'll go. Straight into Devil Driver. This album, this used to be my workout album when I was like in my very early 20s. I mean, walking down the street, you know, to this. Walking so slowly down the road. The Devil Driver. In case someone speaks to me, I've got to walk. I can't have it too loud. And out the line. Fine.
Behind the saloon,
I think I saw a ranch over there. Look real nice. I'm gonna stop over there.
yeah, that's a nice little one, and yeah,
Mhm.
you've a few places on the outskirts of town. So
It's Father Patrick. Oh, look at that. It's Father Patrick. Oh, I didn't want to come here, but now it looks insane if I do.
You're right.
Afternoon.
How's it going, Lord?
Oh, well, you know. Have
How you
been
feel?
better. Not too
I
bad.
can imagine.
How about you?
I
Didn't get
can't
to
complain too
catch
much.
up after the other night.
No, it was busy. Busy night.
Right. Yes, I've been laid up for 2 days, and sort of the first time I got out today. Went for a bit of a walk, managed to return some library books, and I'm going to go and have a little rest after that injury from the other night.
Of course. At least you got the books to tell finally.
Right. Yes. And some new ones to read while I sit in the doctor's over there.
Well, hopefully we'll have you back on duty soon.
Yes, I can't imagine it should be too long, but I'd like to take another day at least.
Yeah, of course. Gotta make sure you're ready.
How was Boswell?
She was alright. Nothing too major. She rode up to the pole and I was, well, back in it a little bit later.
Okay, good. All right. Yes, I understand they caught the chap.
He handed himself in.
Right. Bizarre. Why not hand himself in the other day? Before he'd racked up a few more charges.
Yeah, no idea, but he handed himself in. And I think the deal was he gets to keep his Navy revolver that he shot us with.
Oh, right. Yes, okay. Fair enough. Because that's par for the course for some people around here. It's all about immediate wealth, you know, and things and stuff, rather than, you know, having a
Aye.
bullet wedged in my back next to my spine.
Yeah, I got shot in the leg and the ass.
Oh, blimey, in the arse. Suppose you haven't... Oh, can you even ride a horse?
It is very painful, and I have to sit very awkwardly, and I have to sleep on my stomach.
Oh, blimey. Yes, I've been sleeping on my stomach as well, and I really struggle to do so.
Oh, it's very hard to breathe.
Right. Yes, I've... feel like I haven't slept too well for the last 2 nights, but they gave me a couple of strong doses of all sorts of stuff. Made my head feel all woozy and odd. Feel like I was having bizarre dreams. Don't know what they've got me on.
Well, I guess you'll be glad to hear that one of the McKinley's brother was caught. Nearly both.
Right. Which one was it? Do you know the one that we were chasing?
So I arrived in Saint Denis later that day. We got into a gunfight with the McKinley brothers. We got Remy, and Jesse got away.
Okay, it was probably Remy then.
Aye, Remy seems to be the one that was more engaging in the fight. Jesse was trying to get Remy to go away, and then he kept coming back because Remy kept fighting us.
Blimey. Alright. Well, I suppose that's another one ticked off, if nothing else.
Aye, the 3 of us were standing here. The gunfight lasted about 45 minutes to an hour. It was something.
Oh, blimey. One straight
Aye,
fight or in parts? I find that they tend to, you know, they
Uh,
sort of break up and then it comes back around.
It was in parts, but it was like 30 seconds to 2 minutes between gunfights because they were just trying to get on the roofs. They were trying to get in different alleyways, shit like.
Right. Blimey. Alright. Well, I'm going to pop on out and get some rest then.
Sure.
Good to see you up and about at least.
We will. Hi, see you.
Hope you heal up soon enough. I'll see you soon.
You too. All the best. See you soon.
Right, I'm actually going to go to the hotel room rather than the medical office. Just because I don't want to spawn in the middle of a fucking... Like, sometimes in there it's just pure trauma, you know, just like hundreds of people laying around dead and like 4 medics screaming. I don't actually have a room here, but I don't mechanically have a room here, but I do have, Lucien has a room in here, Blackwater and Annesburg. So while we're there, he's going to open up that little image, by the way. I'll show you what it was. It's a photo. That she's given me. Of Rufus. On a mountain. In pure solitude. Just by himself. After our conversation about Han Shan as well. The back has our handwriting that says, "This felt more true to your cousin than the previous photograph. I suppose the difference is he didn't know this was being taken. Either way, I thought you should have it. It's a good photo, right? Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to go and do a quick wee and then we're going to play on Levi. Pee break. Everyone go for a pee break. Bam 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 body. Good for you. You owe no one. Leave your weapon on the table. Alright, let's go. This song after talking about Rufus, you know. Oh yeah, we're here. God, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Hello, Blitz. It's been too long, my brother. Oh, maybe I can do some job board stuff, actually. Might be lucky. There's sometimes... Ghost wagon. Sometimes there's nitro available for in exchange for emeralds. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool picture. I mean, PB is a professional photographer in real life, so. Rufus dying in that cell in Strawberry. I know, yeah. If you pick apart that scene, you get all of the character information you need about him, you know. Handed it all to him. But I never make it easy for anyone. They gotta put the jigsaw puzzle together themselves, otherwise they don't get the full picture. Alright, let's see if I've got anything going on. All I want is to have my peace of mind. Alright, let's see. I don't think she's on, but... You up? Okay, let's do a tour of the job boards first. Time to ruin all the VOD watchers' lives again. Just have to listen to me musicless, singing and humming along. Doesn't mean too much to me. Those late night booty telegrams. Yeah. Jesus. God, she had her fucking lantern. That would have been disastrous. People living in competition. All I want is to have my peace of mind. There's Hank Hammer over there. Levi would actually love to speak to Imogen about the situation with Clark and that, but not while Hank Hammer's standing there. I don't know if Hank knows that Levi's wanted or not, but I ain't gonna risk it. Hank Hammer's a nutter. He'll probably just fucking RDM me. Hi everybody. Pow, 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 pow. He wouldn't really. But I wouldn't wanna take that fight on my own, just in case. It's my favorite joke to just make the joke of like, you know, oh, I'm gonna RDM someone. But I also know that I have to state manually every time I say it that I'm just kidding, you know, because so many people will be like, he said he was going to RDM me. I'm like, no, I would never do that. I'm just joking. You gotta, yeah. A game for the VOD watchers. What song am I listening to, you know? Meow 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 Man, I wish we had fucking... one thing I wish we had done is got that fucking shit off of Jin and Alexander. The fuck is an alpine goat? Because we could at least do those job board quests. And then just give all the money to Jin when she's back on. I thought about it that night as well. I was like, we should just grab the stuff off of them now. But it was like fucking like 12:30 or something. It was late. I know I felt tired. That night we were on the dock. And I was like, I can't be bothered. The worst mistake I've ever made in my life. A bit scared about going into tall trees at night, but here we go. I wanna see you paint it black, black as night. We'll see. My guardian bear might be there, though. He did save me that one time. I wanna see you paint it black. Ugh. I'm never gonna find one. Someone's out there picking up all the jobs. I'll take that one and that one and that one and I'll take that one as well. I don't think I'll ride through. I'll go this way again. Have a quick check on my telegrams just in case. Maddie's responded. Go talk to Rolo.
Quicker
good
than a
idea.
wagon.
All right. Yep.
Gang activity. At the Montana market. What are they up to? They're gonna kill Clark. We're going to kill him. We're gonna find him. We're gonna burn him. Hello. Rude. Rude. Pulls out a gun. It's 8 bullets in her back. 8 bullets from my 6-gun shooter. I loaded 2 in one of the chambers, bitch. Rufus would have done that. What was I doing next? Do you wanna change it? I need to go to roads as well and chuck some of this shit in there. I'll be honest, I'm not the best at catching these later streams, but can I ask a few questions about Lucien and where his head is at right now? Of course you can. What do you mean where his head is at? He's fine, but he's injured. You know when you're injured and you're just like, you can't be fucked. You just feel like shit because you're just physically, you know, hurt. But I think his mental's still pretty strong. Lucien's got pretty strong mental. He doesn't tilt too easily. For the first time in his life, he has a purpose and a place. He doesn't have any friends or family, but he does have a purpose and a place within the department, which I think gives him a lot of mental fortitude. Does he feel disillusioned with law? No. Why would he feel disillusioned with law? No. He's a little disillusioned with the criminals. Like, I think he's over trying to rehabilitate them. I guess you guys... No one really saw the interim. No one saw... So I streamed Lucien's cadet process in the first little bit. He was a deputy on the main channel. And then there was just a huge gap of time where I didn't stream. And then... You know, I picked it back up here on the second channel, so you didn't really see the interim where he just slowly became jaded with like trying to be nice and rehabilitate and be forgiving of a lot of the criminals, and they just kind of like slapped him in the face with it or just pulled out a gun and shot him, or you know. And so he's kind of over it. He's not over it in the sense that he's just like, fuck these guys, I'm gonna kill them. He's still, you know, like, it takes quite a lot before I start shooting at him usually. You know, like even like when we tried to catch Lucifer Port, You know, he was being polite and he was just saying politely, please stop your horse, you know. The other night I didn't pull out a gun that whole time when we were chasing. I didn't shoot the whole time we were chasing either of those people until they started shooting and stuff. So like it takes quite a lot before I end up having him do that. But he is, yeah, he's kind of over trying to be forgiving, I guess. Unless the criminal is really giving something to him. That's worth money, right? Fucking. It's hilarious how I never get to shoot anyone on either of my characters. Probably a good thing. So yeah, he's not like, yeah, but he's not pissed off with the department, I don't think. I don't know why he would be. Because of the lack of wanting to go up. No, it's not, that's not because he's disillusioned with the department, that's because he doesn't seek validation in that way. He doesn't feel like he needs to be, you know, the highest ranking official. He's very he aspired to be a bobby on the street, just like a beat cop. Like that is what he wants to be. He just wants to be a presence. When he was a kid, he would see sort of bobbies like London cops around, and it would make him feel safer because he knew that like no one was gonna try and kidnap him or hurt him or something, you know, because there's a cop there, and he just wants to be that for people. That's the baseline for him. He doesn't really have much ambition. He's just... Lucian's quite content because he just wants to be... He just doesn't want to be his parents. His parents were like low-life drug addicts, you know? And that's coming from a real-life, low-life drug addict, okay? You know, borderline criminals, petty criminals, proper like fucking East End London scum, 1900s, you know, late 1800s East End scum. Just addicted to booze and opium and all sorts of stuff. And he's just happy to not have fallen into that trap himself. The one thing that turned his life around was that he got to go to school. So he got an education and he didn't spend much time with his parents, you know. He had that sort of like... You sort of find yourself in indentured servitude to your parents, right? No matter what. There is like a weird link with them regardless. You can try and sever it as much as you want. But in one way or another, they will affect you. And it will hang on you, whether it's good or bad. Their influence over you. I think he had a lot more respect for his mother than his father. But either way, they were both pretty awful to him. But he got an education and figured his own life out and started working really young. And so he's actually like, you know, for the first time in many years, he has found like a place and people in the department and stuff. And I think even though it's not great, it could be worse. And he's very happy with that. Has no disillusionment with law whatsoever, no. It's his own personal choice to not want to go up the ranks. 25 bucks. I thought these were 50, Alexander, you lying piece of shit. So that's kind of where his mental's at, really. His goals align with mine. Ooh, oh, sorry, Pavel. Fucking appeared out of the shit I like. Mr. Hanky. Levi is much more difficult. It's almost impossible for me to achieve Levi's dreams, especially without the gang around. Because Levi needs to become an outlaw of note that people know. I sort of can't do it unless I'm like constantly robbing banks and robbing people on the street and getting into gunfights and stuff. It's really hard to do and to become known. Because even if I rob other gangs, or you know, like, which is, I've been trying to fuck with other gangs as much as I can. You don't get any proliferation of name through that, because the gangs just, all the gangs do is go, that guy's fucking dead when I see him, and then that's the end of it. You never fucking hear of it again. If you go up to the fucking, like, look at that character Oni the other day, came up and stood in front of the law department and just said a load of shit and then rode off. I mean, famous, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows her name. It's really hard to do on Levi. Even if the gang were on, it's still hard to do. Also, I'm not negotiating the banks and shit, so it's like even more difficult to achieve Levi's dream. I'm not in any rush or like saying that I'm not doing it, you know, or like feeling disappointed with it. I'm just saying it's really fucking difficult to do, to have him be known as the Rainmaker and be known without sort of doing like mad shit. You sort of have to become like completely insane. I mean, it's pretty hard to do anyway. You have to be like, you kind of have to end up doing shit like verts, like every night, just riding out and attacking buildings and shooting law and robbing banks constantly, and just endlessly creating chaos, you know, because otherwise you just, no one knows what I'm doing because I'm not doing anything. So it's been quite, I think Levi's dream of becoming known as a Robin Hood outlaw is much more of a tall order and a grind. It's going to take a long time, I think. We'll get there, but you know. Is Levi a pot stirrer? No, I don't think he is. Both of my characters are good natured, you know. Levi is disillusioned with the law. Levi thinks the law are completely useless. Cannot believe the way they do stuff. Truly believes in nothing but vigilanteism. Thinks he's Nightwing. Yeah, there's obviously the saturation as well. It's just like, yeah, it's just really hard to do. It's without doing mad shit, which I don't want to be doing. I don't want to be doing just insane shit by myself. Like, right now, I could go and make a name for myself and just fucking bop around each town and fuck about. And everyone on the server would know my name for the evening, and then I'd do it again tomorrow, and then I'd do it again the next night. But that's not his nature. That's not what he's trying to do. There's a juxtaposition, because in order to sort of do the things that I need him to become known for, I have to do a bunch of stuff that Levi just wouldn't do. He's not like a piece of shit. He's not one of these evil fucking murderers. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't shoot anyone. Most of the time I roll around with no bullets in the gun. I've got bullets in there now. When I'm with others, I usually take it out. You probably notice me do it. When I'm by myself, I don't, because you get hit by wolves and you haven't got a gun loaded. It's annoying. I won back. Levi deserves a boot to the face. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sad Malarkey died. We tried to kidnap you one night. I don't know where you went. There was a night. I don't know if you remember this. You were in the snow. You were up in Coulter, and we were about to kidnap you. And then you rode out of town, and we were like, quick, pretend we're having a gunfight. So me and Alexander started shooting at each other to try and draw you back. What the fuck is going on there? Oh, I don't know where you went. Hi, Up to Mischief. Hey, you good?
Hello, hello.
Are you alright?
Yeah, we're doing well.
Yes,
We're hunting.
yes.
Oh, okay. To my eye, it looks like you got no horses, bro.
Oh, don't you worry. There is definitely a horse.
Okay, all right. I was just checking you didn't need like me to go and send a telegram or give you one of your lifts somewhere or some shit, you know.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
What are you hunting?
Wolves at the moment.
Oh, you're fucking hunting wolves. What, you're mad?
Well, we like to cull the population, keep it nice and trimmed down, as it were.
Well, no complaints from me. Stay safe, yeah?
You as well. Be well.
Don't believe that for shit. They do have a hunting wagon. They probably are actually doing that, but Levi doesn't believe them. I recognised you, but I found a downed deputy on the road. Oh, is that where you went? That's why there was another fucking horse. We couldn't figure it out because your horse was still there. Or a horse was there. Maybe it wasn't yours then. We were like, where the fuck did he go? It was like you instant transmissioned. Yeah, we were gonna shave your mustache off. I can tell you now because you're dead. We were gonna grab you and shave your mustache off, fill your pockets up with corned beef, and run away. I'm sad. Sad you died. Lucien almost died the other night. Do you have a perma condition for either Levi or Lucien that you can share? Not really. I don't have any like set perma condition. Like, you know, if this happens, I will definitely perma to it. I roll on Lucien. I don't roll on Levi. I'll roll for severity on Levi, but not roll for death. Who is going around just taking people? I swear to God, like a group of people just go around and take every job, and then go away and deal with it after they've got the job in their pocket. I feel like that's how people do stuff on this server. I might be wrong, but it feels like it.
Good morning to you, sir.
Fine morning to you.
Yeah, I don't want Levi to die before we get anything good going. If like one of these serial killers or something managed to grab me on either of the characters, and they're like, "I'll gut you like a fish, Sydney," and they just fucking, you know, they're like, slash me, pulls out a knife and rips your intestines out, I'll probably accept it. Oh god, this song, dude, it is so good. This song on on vinyl is maybe my favorite song on vinyl. And it's like not the. There's a point where it just goes all weird, grungy noises. And it just sounds so good on the vinyl player for some reason. It's a modern song. It's not my favourite album to play on the vinyl. It's probably that Rolling Stones one. But this is just so... This song is insane. This is Grand Canyon by Pacifier. Just put headphones on one night and put this song on and sit there for 5 minutes and 57 seconds. Guess we'll have to go make some shine. Alright, prepare yourselves. This is the bit I'm talking about coming up. Just get drunk and listen to this song, you know? It is so great to listen to. For some reason, just get drunk and put that vinyl on. I'm telling you. The song is Grand Canyon by Pacifier. Another Pacifier song. Having to calculate how much sugar I need, by the way. BARDWOTO FM radio. Sorry, VOD watchers. Fast forward until something happens. Normally I would listen to a podcast, by the way. Like, normally while I'm doing something like this, I'd be sitting quietly and I'd just chuck on a podcast and pick corn. Great podcasting time when you're a criminal moonshiner. Some days I just don't want to talk all day like I have to do every day, you know? My job is talking all the time, and sometimes I just can't fucking do it. I just want to sit quietly and listen to a podcast, listen to other people talk, you know? Is it so much to fucking ask for? God damn it. Woto FM for live viewers. The VOD watchers have to, as Annie so eloquently put it, suck it. Dick, suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick, suck a dick, suck a huge or small dick. How's Levi? Levi's fine. Levi's living his best life. Be over encumbered soon. He done been living his best life hunting corn. I mean, literally. I have no control over that, by the way. People think I probably do that kind of thing. Like, oh, it'd be funny. Like, you think that my brain goes, oh, it'd be funny if I went, been done, biddly, biddly, doodly, doodly. You know? But I don't. I have no... It's like Tourette's. I just... It happens, and I'm just as surprised that I did that as you are. Does Levi have family? Yeah, his dad is in jail in Pittsburgh or in Pennsylvania penitentiary. His mum is back in Pittsburgh. She works at a button factory and she thinks that I work at the Braithwaite Manor. And there's a bunch of Raines back in London as well, but no one of note. Yeah, Levi's not as fucked up as some of my other characters, but he is a legacy character, and that legacy is... A legacy character, by the way, is like someone like Mark from Invincible, like how he's supposed to be, like, you know, a Viltrumite or whatever. And that is like his dad brought him up to be an outlaw, and was like, you're going to grow up and you're going to be an outlaw, and I'm going to train you only in how to be an outlaw. So he has no other skills, and he doesn't really want to be an outlaw. He just doesn't know how to do anything else. But he was sort of just a slave as a child, just forced to become this thing. So it's like, it's pretty abusive, but he's not really aware of it. Because are you aware of anything when you're 19? I'm back. Where did you go? Where did you go? Shut up. I'll never tell. You'll never get one word out of me. I've seen exactly what it's put you through, thrown you around and turned you upside down, and so you started singing and it pulled you out. Get back up because love playing young characters so I can justify running everywhere. Oh, fuck is this? Know that life ain't over yet. You can. I've just taken a new diaper out. I've got some Depends because I'm so old now. May all the old words cease to rhyme. was never on your side. God was never on your side. If God is wise, why is he still? When these false prophets call him friend, why is he silent? Is he blind? Keep going. The fucking greatest atheist anthem. I need more, don't I? I've miscalculated. Fuck. Not him again. Not him again. Oh, not him again. Yes, this playlist is available. For fucking blimey, mate, it's fucking Inekio, mate. Gathered by law. Oh, you've got mail. Come on in here. Enaccio is omnidepressant. A little noise in the background of this song, tickling the inside of your ears. Wait for it. One-handed writing. You hear it? Best bit of the song right now. Hold on to your dicks. Because this song ends good. Fuck it. Well, now we gotta talk like this. Just enough space. Hello, Bran. That's me. I am Bran Stark. Nope. You got it right the first time. It is I, Bran Stark, the Tree Child. My D&D got cancelled, so I'm pulled back into my cave of hyper-focus. Alright. Welcome in. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Did I hear a horse? Gary, of course Gary's in there straight away. Yeah, same. D&D got cancelled, didn't it? My bloody D&D's been cancelled again. Guys, let me tell you something that you weren't expecting. Let me tell you something that I've never said before. My D&D's been cancelled, didn't it? Oh, Gary. Money. 5? No. Can't sit on this. Okay. That's a shame. Levi up to. Made some moonshine, and now I'm waiting on Maddie to arrive, but Maddie is so slow at getting from A to B. It's crazy. She doesn't ride around at night either, so she doesn't like encountering the wolves and stuff. Whatever the amount of time it is that it would take to get from A to B in this game, times 3 minimum, that's Maddie. Winding you up. And I realize. Yeah, stop. Pause. So while we wait, it's BRADWOTO radio. No, no. I found him. Is there a mess? Is there a storm in Scotland? Does that mean there's going to be a storm here soon? Can't be fucked. It's Shazalenko, everyone. Shaza. Shabba. Kill me if you dare. Hold my head up everywhere. Keep myself right on this train. I'm the underdog. Live my life on a lullaby. Keep myself riding on this train. Good morning. Cloak and dagger in a barroom brawl. See the local loves a fighter, loves a winner to fall. Kill me if you dare, hold my head up everywhere, keep myself right on this train. Keep myself right on this train. Feels like I'm lost in a moment. I'm always losing to win. WOTO Radio. Brad Woto in the morning. BRADWOTO FM. Kill me if you dare. Throw your weapons to the ground. Keep myself riding on this horse. I mean, taking so long, it's unbelievable. Literally, I could get from fucking Tumbleweed to here in the time. She's dead, isn't she? She's bloody dead, isn't she? God. God. Damn it, she's dead. God. God damn it. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture? Farewell, the ashtray girl. You know we miss her. We miss her picture. Farewell, the ashtray girl. Your intake. Goodbye to open source. You know we miss her. We miss her picture. Hang on, though we try, it's gone. Hang on, though we try, it's gone. Do you know of anyone called Rat on the server? No. Another animal name person. Never heard of them. Or is that what you're going to call yourself? I can look in the citizen registry file on Lucien for you. If you want a unique name. Can't stop growing. Oh, there's a lot of animal people at the moment. Hi, TK-san. Which one takes me to Saint-Denis? None of it. Neither. No, not this. Neither of these ways. Moose. Moose is a character. Well, Moose was a character 2 years ago. I don't know if he still plays. The YouTuber song. The song that your favorite streamer sings. Vratislav Lesnik, a Slavic immigrant. That'd be cool. I'll look. DM me it. Break. Hawk. Leah had a character called Hawk. You don't remember Hawk? Harriet Hawkins. Hope there's a reason for questions unanswered. I don't see anything. Who's that? A criminal. I'm trying to remember the animal name people. Yeah, there's a panther at the moment. Vulture, condor. Don't care about anyone else but me. YouTuber song. I don't care about anyone. The YouTuber song. I don't care about anyone else but me. Yeah. Condom. really want this. Sometimes I scare myself, I just can't let it go. There's raccoon, yeah. I mean, with a name like Rat, you're 100% going to be a criminal. Don't care about anyone else but me. I saw them take Keppel into a swamp building full of culty stuff last night. It sounds a par for the course, to be honest. Don't care about anyone or anything but me. You will start as a civilian. I mean, 100%. Your name is Rat, you know. I feel like there was a rat like a long time ago, but I'm not sure. Your fate is sealed, Rat. I don't care about anyone else but me. Oh, do I even have enough money? No. Already got a Sessica bunk with your name on it, boy. His granny was a village witch type. Taught him folk medicine. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like weird little potions and stuff you can do. You can become a little potion seller. People always like potion selling RP. Hey you, up in the sky, learning to fly. Tell me how high. Before you start falling. Well, that couldn't be. How does it feel? He's got a bloody telegram. Fucking thread the needle there, Jesus. Holy shit. That guy did.
No, I think he just got ran over by a wagon.
Oh, fuck. You want help taking him somewhere? Or you
Nah,
good?
I got it. I got it under control. Thank you.
It's Levi's favorite thing to do. Whenever I see someone carrying a body, I have to go up to him and go, oh my god, is that guy dead? I just have to. I can't. I can't not. The thing to tell you if you've got a telegram. I think there always was. I just never had it on because I didn't want the meta. And now I don't give a shit. Emerald Station. Weird, we must have just missed each other. I've been at the speakeasy for ages. For fuck's sake. I mean, she's so blind. We just rode straight past me. I mean, free wagon though, you know? It's tempting to steal. Do you remember like a week ago when Newt was like, oh, I could never I could never join the server. Oh, I could never. I would never and could never. I so certainly 100% absolutely bulletproof will never ever join. I will never. And then half a week ago came in and was like, well, if I was to join, I suppose I'd probably make a character that was like blah, 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 blah. And then came in today and was like, I don't suppose anybody knows if there's somebody who might go by the name of Rat on the server. I wonder. We have all witnessed you. What do you mean you don't have enough money? I don't have enough money. You kidding me? Where did my money go? Did I not draw out money just then? I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Whose horse is that? I won't do it. But I almost did. I think I just got fucking pickpocketed there. I would do pickpocket RP if it wasn't for the fact that there's absolutely no one on this entire server that could pickpocket Levi without him grabbing the hand. What the hell do you think you're doing? Do you know who I am? You're lucky I'm not playing my last character. I would have cut off your goddamn hand. You scum. You hear me? Get the hell out of here. Same with the art career, yeah. You're welcome. I've handed you your entire life. Don't scare the child with the interview stuff. I mean, it's like, Annie, do you have anxiety or are you just a fucking liar? I mean, the lies. You know? Annie's the type of person that's like, oh my god, I have such bad anxiety all the time. I must say, oh my god, I have such bad anxiety. And then we'll text someone, hey, you about? And then won't reply for 3 hours. Yeah, we need to talk, by the way. And then won't reply for like 10 hours. And then you finally get a hold of them. They're like, oh, nothing. I just saw this funny TikTok. Here, look, watch this. And you've been absolutely shredded within an inch of your life with anxiety for the last 3 hours. You know what I mean? And then she has the fucking audacity to stand there and go, yeah, I also have anxiety. Lies. This is how you know she's a lying piece of shit. I have no idea what the interview process is like. I didn't have to do one because I'm special. I told them I own an RP company. I was like, oh, I'm the owner of a D&D company called Table Story. That's my interview. You'll be fucking lucky to have me. You hear me, you fucking slack. You'll be fucking lucky to have me on this fucking server. You'll be grovelling at my fucking feet, begging me to stay on here every night. You slags. You know what I need to do, because I can't fucking carry this shit around. Gotta help him find a wife. And it all breaks down. What are you doing? Get on that fucking thing. That's not really what I told them. No, that wasn't really the case. I did do a sort of interview, but it wasn't the same one as you guys. Bear in mind, this was like 3 years ago. It was a bit different back then. It wasn't the same interview process, you know. Who is this, and why the fuck are they like doing donuts? I've stopped talking to people in the past. Yeah, I do it as well. You lose so many points with me if you do that kind of shit. Where you're just like, hey, you about? And then don't reply, you know? I mean, even sending me the message, hey, you around? Even that message on its own is enough to make me have heart palpitations, you know? Just send me the thing that you need to say, or send me, you know, like the actual question. Don't, if you leave it ambiguous or open-ended, my brain has to fill it with anxiety. It's one of the things that gives me the most anxiety if someone just sends me a message. And a lot of people do it innocently. That's the problem with it, is that people do it very innocently. They're just checking. Hey, you about? I just was seeing if you, I know you're probably busy. You know, they're just doing that. I know you're probably really busy and I don't want to fucking, I'm like, it's so annoying that I'm messaging you right now. You're probably busy, it's late. You know, that's what they're doing. That's what it means. But the way that my brain perceives it is we're under attack. Something's coming to get you, you know? Not we're under attack, something's coming to get you. Hey, can we talk? Anything like that. Any message like that. You can send me it and then I go... I mean, immediately I'm having heart palpitations, okay? Straight up. Immediately. But... if you send me it, fine, and then I reply with, yeah, no, whatever, what is it, what do you need? If you leave me longer than 60 seconds, I swear to God, longer than 60 seconds, dead to me. Fully dead to me. I mean, she said she'd be in Rhodes. How much money have I got? There she is, Jesus Christ. Yeah, literally Biz. Hello, stranger.
All right, stranger.
Hello, stranger. Glad to see you alive. Thought you were dead.
Yeah, I thought the same of you. Corned beef?
Oh, you know what? We should do corned beef plan, yeah.
Yeah. Shall I go and grab some?
Yeah.
How many do we need?
Let's see. Get 8.
All right.
For me, it's landlords and the bank for some reason applying to roleplay service. Yeah, I mean, I 100% get it as well. My nerves have been ruined over the last month because I keep having to call my estate agent and landlord and bank like literally every day. And all the thing with my estate agent is all they do is I call them and say, hey, blah blah blah, this is the thing, that's the thing. And they go, okay, we'll call you back. And now I'm in waiting mode. And would you like to know how many times they've called me back? I've probably called them, I'd say about 8 times, right, over the last 2 months. They've called me back, and every single one of those 8 times, yeah, they have said, we're going to call you back. Of those 8 times, I'd say they've called me back, let me think. Yeah, that's right. 0. Not kidding. Never once. They've never called me back. I just have to keep chasing them up. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, we'll call you back. And they never do. It fucking kills me because now, like, what my brain does is go, they're going to call back later today. And so my brain goes, something's happening later today, which my brain translates into something's coming to get you later today.
Do you know that bloke?
No, who is it?
I do not know.
Right, what do you say?
No, he didn't say anything, but he was following me quite slow. Bit weird.
Yeah, we're going to go and fuck with him.
No.
Alright, there's 3 boxes. One there, one over here, and another one over here for you.
Alright, can I give you some shit out of my pockets just for a sec?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to lift anything. Here you go. Aren't you lucky?
What the fuck is that?
That's a tackle box. Don't fucking start.
A tackle box? What, for fishing?
Yeah.
Is that what you've been doing?
Some of it.
The fuck?
Don't. I've been learning so much weird shit. My brain is going to explode. So how many are we putting in each? 3?
2.
Yeah, that's how maths works.
I ain't throwing no stones in this glass house, bro. You got $1 on you?
Yeah.
I absolutely love fishing in this game.
Call
but...
it a tip.
Okay. But Levi would never do it. Standing around with his pants pulled down doing fishing, waiting to get robbed. I don't think so, bro. Even holding this box makes me feel nervous. I'm about to get fucking jumped. And there's worms as bait. That's a good point. Yeah, people use worms. Wait, there ain't no worms in this, right?
Worms in what?
The fucking little box you just handed me.
Nah. Might be some crayfish.
Oh, I don't know what
think
that
about
is.
it. Yeah, that's probably good.
I ain't scared of fish. Who'd be scared of fish?
All right. Swap you back.
Do you want to take some of these bottles?
Yeah, sounds good.
How many?
Say
when.
that when and take one away. I'm a little bit fucked at the moment, sorry. Mate, you wait there. Fucking prick.
Now shoot the bell. Open for business.
I can't even fucking see it. What? That is so weird. No, literally can't. Cannot do it from this angle.
What do you mean you can't do it from this angle?
Because the fucking canopy's in the way. And now there is a person.
Yeah, maybe fuck it.
Yeah. I can't get picked up today. I can't.
Wow, what's going on? All right. Let me tell you what I've been up to.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. Oh, brilliant.
What about you?
Can I have some of that? Because I don't even know when to start.
Hit me with the major bullet points, I guess.
Major bullet points. I am currently on a trial to become an official member of the Miles family, I guess. And if I lose this gun, I'm out. So let's not do that.
How the fuck you ain't already?
Because you got to do all trials and shit.
Okay.
And we've been a bit busy.
Ain't you gonna inherit the whole thing anyway?
No, I'm not. I'm not inheriting the... That's not what this is. Least of my worries, to be honest. Do you know about the Bartons?
Bits and pieces. Wait, what do you mean?
Know about 'em?
What do you mean?
Yeah, have you
do I
heard
know
of
about
them?
them in
Do you know
general?
anything about them? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kinda. They were messing with the Braithwaites and that a little while ago.
Right.
And then you said they teamed up with the Miles gang now.
Right, yeah, for a bit to take down this Clara Carter who'd been playing them off against each other and doing all sorts of shit and big shoot up in Valentine. It was supposed to be like a temporary truce, something to do with Raine LeBeau. It's all really complicated and a lot of bruised egos involved, but yeah, usually, fucking hell. Usually them two families are at each other's throats, just hate each other. Because the Miles are the Miles, right? And the Bartons are like rich pricks who own a mining company. And so I might have accidentally sort of nearly started some kind of blood war between them.
Okay.
And no, it gets so much weirder. And then fixed it to such an extent that they're sort of family now, and I might be getting married. So that's the thing.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
How you getting married to who, bro? What the fuck are you talking about getting married?
Have you heard of Calvin Brown?
No, I ain't heard of Calvin Brown. Who the fuck is Calvin Brown?
He owns Humblebee.
What the fuck is Humblebee?
A really big mining company. They like supply 80% of the transit authority bullshit, and he's a member of the Bartons.
Okay.
And he sort of, all of them have been, well, most of them have been with us. We've been travelling around and setting up camps and trying to survive. And then occasionally people start bar fights and we end up dragging people through Armadillo. But that is beside the point. This is really hard to explain all in one go.
Yeah, well, you got time. Try me.
all of them were pretty fucked up after Armadillo and a bunch of other shit.
Okay.
So it was just a few of us sort of left hanging about camp and doing stuff, and I was bored and they were bored, and
So you proposed to one of them?
no, I didn't propose. But I might.
Yeah, what?
I haven't done anything. But yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But what the fuck do you mean you're getting married, bruv?
Well, because well, he's sort of already married to a complete psycho who might kill everybody.
Get off this wagon. Hands in the air.
Fuck off.
Who the fuck are you and what have you done with my friend Maddie? You got like a face on, you got a hair, you got a
Put it
clothes
down.
and shit, bruv.
Levi.
Ain't loaded, bruv. You're getting married to him, why?
I'm not. It's a political thing. And I don't even know if they're talking about like a proper one
What do
or
you mean
just
a
that we're
political
together.
thing, bruv? You ain't the queen. You ain't got to be married off. You're marrying off your
Yeah,
kids
but the
to some
problem
other...
is, right,
The
this
Duke
woman
of
he is married to is a
France.
complete psycho.
I don't understand what that has got to do with the fucking Eiffel
Because they
Tower,
are in
bruv.
business together, and it's really complicated, Levi.
I still... It ain't nothing that complicated, bruv. To be getting married and shit.
I'm not even supposed to know about that side of things.
What, are you getting married? They're marrying you
Yeah.
off now, like they...
No. I mean, we were sort of involved before any of them knew about it, and then somebody blabbed, and everybody knew about it, and they all lost their shit because this woman is just going to go mental and kill everybody. And she's
Okay.
like Donny Barton's right-hand woman. She's very good with knives and apparently creative, which is brilliant.
And you think by getting married, she'd be like, oh, it's okay because you're married.
No, but she'll probably. Let's just make
Ain't
the
gonna
most
be no
of
different
this
outcome,
trip. Let's just enjoy this, please.
Okay.
She's getting back into town like next week sometime, and I am shitting myself. I'm not saying it was a good plan.
See, I'm confused. Is this a plan or do you like him?
My plans tend to be a bit better than this.
What did Mox say?
I haven't really seen him.
On purpose or what?
I just haven't been around. We've been out west, and then I mean, he was. He's my mate and everything, but he started chucking words around that I was very uncomfortable with and did not reciprocate, so
Ooh, Mox.
yeah.
That's how you ghosted him.
No, I didn't ghost him. I just haven't had time to see him.
Guy up there. Keep an eye out for that guy. He just rode off east.
Mm.
Maybe he went in. Look.
Which one is it? Rose off or went in?
I don't know. The door's open.
Was there a horse involved?
Job taken. You speak to any of the others?
No, I haven't seen anyone. It's been quiet. You?
No. But I ain't joining another gang.
I'm not joining him. I'm training.
Hang on. Did you not just say you're getting married, bro?
Yeah, but I'm not joining him. And I think it's probably better if we don't think about it like that. Look, it's pretty much a miracle that we're not dead already, honestly, because if she didn't kill us, Donnie would probably kill us, or pretty much anybody in the gang. Either gang, actually. And yet, somehow, we've ended up in a situation where everybody, apart from this crazy woman, is pretty happy, actually. Calling each other family and saying this is a permanent truce.
Right, but she ain't know about you lot yet.
No.
Right, so that's going to be over
He's-
in about a week.
He's talking to her when she gets back. He wanted to do it this week, but she went off on business.
How many of that gang are going to side with her?
None of them.
So they're going to have to kill her then?
Well, I'm hoping it won't go to that.
What are you hoping she does? Just leaves?
I don't know.
That sounds messy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, it really is. And I was thinking about how recently I saw you, and I can't believe all of this has happened in that amount of time.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
It's been a really weird week.
Yeah, you ain't run into any witch doctors, you know? No witches, no weird people?
No, although they did start making camp yesterday in the K, like right in that place, with the hole in the floor.
No, you don't
That
want to go in there.
Yeah, that lasted all of like 2 hours. And then law rolls up and we have to find a new place. Lionel's invited you to visit after we're done if you want to.
Yeah, maybe.
What else?
You ain't hit your head or nothing?
Hit my head? What do you mean?
You like falling off a horse, you know, banged your head on
No.
nothing?
No.
You checked your head for lumps?
I wish I was hallucinating. Right? I wish this was a dream.
What do you mean you wish it was a dream?
Well, I wish there wasn't a psychopath trying to kill me. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. It's just been weird.
Yeah, you're telling me.
And if you painted a picture of the least like, oh my god, you made this happen.
I ain't made none of this happen, bro.
Fuck.
You ain't pinning this shit on me. This is your own madness.
Do you remember when you said, oh, one day you're going to meet this guy with all these nice fancy words and he's going to be all sweet and charming? You wait till you fucking meet him. You did this, you prick.
I don't remember saying that, but I probably did, I guess.
Yep.
And you known him how long?
A couple of weeks.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright, we gotta
technically
take you
since
to a doctor
Valentine.
or something, bro.
What? Why?
You're unwell.
Thanks for the support.
You got to understand how crazy this sounds, no?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And it's not even the weirdest shit that's happened, to be honest.
I can't even imagine what could possibly be weirder than this.
I mean, maybe not
You of all
weirder,
people.
just... What do you mean?
Marriage.
Let's stop using that word, because if you use that
You
word in
used it.
front of them, they'll... Yeah, I know, but I'm...
In front of who? A bunch of people I don't know.
Lionel and that lot shouldn't know that I know about that side of things.
Why not?
Because I was told in confidence.
Alright, you're gonna get yourself killed, bro. You know that, right?
I'll be fine.
No. If she don't get you, I mean, you're doing all this shit behind all these people's back.
No, I just... Somebody in the gang found out about it and told everyone, and they all got really pissed off that we hadn't been honest and open, even though it'd been going for like 2 days and we didn't know what it was. And after that, I promised that I was going to cut everything off until it was simpler, and he'd spoken to his wife and sorted all that out.
It's hilarious because I've done this
And I
in real
wasn't
life.
supposed to see him for a day, and
Accidentally
then
gotten
he
into a relationship for a year.
wanted to explain what had been said on his side of things because he didn't think it was fair. And to be honest, I sort of agree.
Okay.
Are you pissed off with me?
I don't know what I am, to be honest, Maddie. I don't know how I'm supposed to take this news, you know? There's a lot to take in.
Yep. He basically controls all the money for the Barton gang as well, so I think it looks a bit like I've done it deliberately.
I mean, it just sounds like you're desperate to get yourself killed. That's what it sounds like to me. You might as well just got on this wagon and said, hey, basically, I'm just gonna get myself killed next week. See ya.
I am doing everything in my power for that to not happen.
Don't sound like it.
What would you do at this point?
Yeah, fill that last one up. What would I do? I probably wouldn't have got myself in this shit.
I didn't think I was
place.
getting myself in any shit.
I mean, the whole thing was mad in the first
Fuck's
place.
sake.
Even the shit with Miles gang. I didn't really know how to feel about it, you know? I just kind of left you to it because I thought, you know, you gotta just trust.
What
And
do
now
you
you're
mean?
involved in another
I had
gang.
to- How many are we putting in these?
And you're creating a civil war between these two gangs. And then
No,
a
I'm
man
not
and his wife
creating
are,
shit.
you know, you're the other woman in a relationship. And you're also going to get married to this complete stranger who you only just met. And this man is extremely rich. And so it looks like, you know, you're just kind of marrying him for his money, and then you're gonna, like, you know, slowly kill him.
Slowly kill him?
That's what it looks like, you know. That's what I'd be thinking.
Do you think I'll do anything slowly?
Bro, I ain't saying I would. I know you. Well, I thought I did.
You're making me dizzy. What? Just what?
I'm waiting for you to get this package.
Right.
This is also exactly
Sorry
what
if I
happened to Rufus.
misunderstood what's going on.
You put the bottles in it, yeah?
Yeah. Did you just check it? Rude.
I don't know what you was expecting me to think when you come up with all this shit. What do you think I was gonna do?
I really had no idea. I just thought I should tell you because you asked what had happened, and that's some of what's happened.
And then what, throw you a hen do?
No.
Are you pregnant?
No.
How can there possibly be more?
I mean, for me, my side of things, it's a bit less complicated. It's everybody else that's complicated. I'm still getting medical. I told you that I'm a blood donor, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm apparently learning blood transfusions today. What else? There's been a lot going on. I feel like maybe cramming so much knowledge into my brain so quickly has caused like a tiny hemorrhage or something.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
But I mean, on the plus side, they're not all killing each other, which is kind of a minor miracle.
Yeah, for a week.
No, I mean, no, we'll see.
Go and tell Miles then.
Tell him what?
All this shit you can't tell him.
Well, I mean, he already knows. He's the one that's keeping secrets from me.
Like what?
About the political marriage talk. That's him and the leader of the other gang having chats. And it's not like it's a problem. I would have appreciated a little bit of openness about it. And sort of being part of the conversation might have been nice.
To be honest, I thought he was just grooming you to be a patsy.
No, fuck no.
I mean, you sure about that? He groomed you up. Now he's got in with some other gang and some rich guy with loads of money, and now he's married you off to him like you're a, you know,
He's not
royalty.
married me off. I'm the one that went when. This wasn't his plan. He was really fucked off about it. Fucking hell.
You got a side of the road, bro. You stay on that side.
All right.
I would find.
Sorry about that.
All right, Pavel. That's another thing. When people find out that I'm with him, that might cause quite a lot of trouble.
With who?
With
Miles or the
Calvin.
other guy? Oh.
No, well, both of them, to be honest. But I mean, that's going to happen eventually anyway, isn't it? There's a lot of people around who don't like Lionel very much, and at least this way I've got double the gangs protecting me.
You doubled up your danger from nothing. He's got to do the moody walk now. Moody teenager walk.
Shit. Are we all right to go back to Rhodes?
Why would we not be?
All right. Can I get on the back, or are you angry with me?
You can go on. What's in roads?
My horse.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Howdy, howdy.
Go on.
You know?
No, but I know him.
Who's he?
Jesse McKinley, who I robbed that first bank with, who was also there as I say we, as Lionel started dragging Castor Frey through Armadillo.
The other person's a deputy. In the yellow.
Interesting. Maybe it wasn't Jesse then. She was very colourful for a deputy.
Yeah, she's kind of batshit crazy, I think. We sort of, me and Alexander met her one day. And a scatterbrain.
That's nice though. Too many boring ones.
I hate role playing as Moody. God, I wish the rest of the gang were here.
It's nice though. Having. I didn't think that the two gangs together would work, but it's just. I don't know, it's weird. Like, have you ever eaten apple and a piece of cheese at the same time?
No.
Right, it sounds mental, but it tastes amazing.
Don't believe that.
All right.
You lose your hat, bro. What's he doing?
No clue.
Oh, you need to get your horse. Yeah, excuse me.
Wow. These people do not give a single shit, do they? Got the road slows. Oh, oh, oh. Somebody gave me this horse. Look at his legs. Look at the bottom of his legs. He's got little tiger stripes.
Someone gave you a horse. You can just say you stole a horse, brother. I ain't gonna
I
tell
didn't
no one.
steal it. I was given it
By who?
by Eleanor.
Who the fuck is that?
Are we going somewhere specific? Or,
No, you need to go somewhere.
I mean, it depends if you want to go back and meet everyone. If you don't, it's all right.
Yeah, I got shit to do, you know.
All right.
Where you going? Back out west?
No, we've moved twice. Like I said, it's been a weird week.
Okay, where are they now?
They're up at that cave near Butcher's Creek.
Oh, okay. You need to go there?
Yeah, will do.
You wanna go there now?
I thought you didn't want to go.
I mean, I can ride with you up to the place.
All right, yeah. You're not going to tell anyone all this shit, are you?
Ain't got no one to tell. Who am I gonna tell?
I don't know. be fine. I just need to think around the problem.
Can you at least like telegram me some updates, you know?
Yeah,
I
of
know you're
course.
alive out there.
What do you want, like a daily bulletin?
I don't know.
You've been invited to come and see him. Like, you can come over whenever. It
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't
need to be
fancy being
separate.
indoctrinated into this cult, yeah?
It's not a cult.
I told her to marry her 2 weeks ago, yeah?
You're making it sound like it was Lionel's idea.
I'll be
This
honest
is
with you,
my
I think
fuck up. He's just fixing it.
no. None of this none of it sits right with me. You know who else thought it was weird? Mox. We both gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Mox thought it was weird because there was literally any other person in my life apart from him. He
Yeah,
got
that's
weird
why I
about you
didn't.
as well.
I didn't think much of it either, you know. I mean, this guy comes out of nowhere and is like, "You're gonna be my protege. I'm gonna leave this whole thing to you." And I thought, what the fuck?
No, he never said that.
I mean, come on now.
He's
Why?
training me up.
Why? Why is he doing that?
Because that's what somebody did to him
When?
when he was a kid. He wants me to have my own people.
Yeah, now he's marrying you off for political reasons.
He's not marrying me off.
You said it was his
fucked up.
plan.
It was either that or we all get brutally murdered.
By who? Who the fuck is gonna murder these two gangs?
Knife-wielding wife.
She's gonna try and murder you either way, bruv. You ain't gonna marry your way out of it. That's crazy plan. That's the stupidest plan I've ever heard in my life. You're telling me this ancient genius outlaw come up with that? That's his best plan? Come on now. This guy's an idiot or he's playing you. Pick one.
I'm not stupid.
I ain't saying you're stupid.
Really? Because it sounds like you are.
I'm saying something else is up.
Right. Right, because this couldn't have been my choice at all.
Whether this you bump into this guy who just so happens to need this person to train, and you happen to be the one. That was your choice.
Wish whiskey grew on trees.
It was, actually.
How the fuck is anything he's doing your choice?
Because I don't have to do any of it.
It's his choice. He's the, you know, this mastermind outlaw now. Which one is it? It's either your plan or his plan, no? Your choice or his choice?
Why can't it be both?
Something done it up. Why the fuck would he be training you up? And you got this whole family and shit.
What's wrong with me?
You don't know him. You ain't his kid. You ain't been riding with him for years. What about all these other people that have been doing all these jobs for him, spill blood for him and shit?
They're still his family.
So why ain't he training
One of
them?
them earned it the way I am.
He just picked them up randomly, one by one,
Yeah,
and did this to them.
not quite this, but they were all pretty much skilled by the time he found them.
Don't make sense, you know.
I think he just wants... He's got the gang, right? Something that he can leave behind for them, but I think he's really fucking old. And I think he just wants to leave something of himself behind. Not just what he is now, but what he was, and I don't know, it's hard to explain. But when he was my age, he was lost as well, and somebody took him under their wing and taught him. I mean, they didn't teach him as nicely as he's teaching me, but they taught him.
And you were lost.
I didn't know anything. I wanted to learn, and he has given me so much.
Yeah, now you owe him though, yeah?
It's not like that. Why are you being like that?
Yeah, because someone's got to play devil's advocate for this shit, you know?
Why don't you and Mox go and have a nice little chat about what shit decisions I make and how dreadful everybody who isn't you is?
Yeah, mature, yeah? What, are we 5 years old now? Mandy, you came out of nowhere and said that you're gonna be the protege and inheriting this whole fucking old man's empire, and he's training you and all this shit. And I thought, you know, that don't sound right to me, but I trust you, yeah? So I left it. See how it plays out. But then you come back and you say there's another gang now, and there's all this shit brewing with this person who's gonna kill you. Gonna create all this fucking drama and shit. And you're getting married to one of them.
It's not exactly... Never mind.
You think I'm overreacting, do you?
Yeah.
You think I'm overreacting to all this shit? Everything you just said.
I get why it's weird, but... I mean, do you not believe me when I tell you that I'm happy? That I like it? That I want to do this? Does that not matter?
I mean, it matters.
Part of that makes me really happy.
Yeah, great, okay. What about when you got a knife in your side? You're gonna die with a smile on your face?
Yeah.
Great, okay. Enjoy that, yeah? I wanted to show her that I'm also immature. She got to have an immature moment and I got to be like, what are you, 5 years old? And then I get to storm off in a strop. Disby, log in. Please. I don't know what I'm supposed to do on my own. How do I deal with this? I was not expecting her to say that she was engaged to be married. Yeah. What's rough is that Levi is the only member of the gang that doesn't know. He doesn't know the Miles gang and he doesn't know the Bartons either. The only thing he knows is what the others have told him. So to him, he's just like, what the fuck is this? But then also, while we were talking, I realized that he had to become incredibly triggered because he's going to be triggered that he's going to be left alone. You know? Like, that's his best friend. Who is like, well, I'm being trained up by this other gang, and I'm also like sort of now in a separate gang, and I'm about to be married to this rich guy. Like, I was like, oh fuck, I have to. He has to be triggered out by that. He has to be triggered out by that. That's gotta piss him off, you know. But then also he wasn't sure about this whole Lionel Miles thing anyway with the Miles gang. It doesn't sit right with him, the whole thing. And again, he has to be a bit triggered by it. Because even Maddie said to him, like, you okay with this Miles thing? Because it is a bit like what your dad did to you. Just like trained you up. So yeah, I was like, I sort of have to, he has to be moody now. I think that's going to make him moody and sad and weird. Like it sounds crazy though, you know. I think the key as well is that he was like, oh, just hit me with the bullet points. And she was like, okay, here's the bullet points. Yeah. But what's also hilarious is that once upon a time I did find myself accidentally in a relationship for a year. Which is not something I'm proud of or anything like that. I don't feel good about it, but I was a child. You know what I mean? I was like 20. I wouldn't ever end up in that same sort of position, I don't think, but it is so foggy, I can't see shit. Oh, I can actually see more on OBS than I can in the actual game. And also this is what happened to Rufus. Rufus was in a gang with Hawk and Charlie, and then basically Leah and Orcus just weren't on that much, but I was on a lot. And so I ended up joining the Dead End Kids. And so I ran around on the Dead End Kids for a while. And then they all weren't on for a while. So I ended up joining the Summers gang for a while, just for something to do. And yeah, by the end of all of it, they it was like, I was so confused because I was caught in between like all these different gangs and all these different allegiances in this sort of horrible place that you're in. It's a shit fucking position to be in. For Amelia, because we just haven't been on this much on the gang. Which is no one's fault, but it's just the way it lands sometimes, isn't it? Just send Lionel a message. You're a cult leader. You're a freak. What are you up to? What are you up to? The whole thing is weird. Like, this fucking gang leader came out of nowhere and was like, You will be my protege. You will find the One Piece. Fuck this bell in particular. It's Leah and Orcus's fault that Rufus was shot in the face. Yes. It was also 100% Leah's fault that Rufus got shot in the face anyway, right? Because it was Hawk. Fucking about. Ultimately, it was Rufus's fault. Well, I guess when you think about it, Rufus was a maniac. I need ammo. But yeah, that was crazy. That whole thing. I just realised I'm probably carrying around a lot of money. Fuck. really want to go to Valentine Bank, but Levi's doing crazy shit right now, so it's crazy boy hours. It is actually tempting to go and find Mox and be like, has she gone insane? But I don't think he would. Alexander's who he wants to talk to. So I'll probably just wait until he's about. We'll speed up Lucien's recovery. Lucien's sitting in a back to tank right now. Levi and Alex need some bright tie, yeah. Is Lucien okay? Yeah, Lucien's fine. I played like an hour earlier on Lucien. Did some injury RP. I went to the market. Where do I hear loads of horses somewhere? Yeah, Lucien will be sort of up and about by tomorrow, was sort of how I rolled. He, they patched him up, and, no, I sort of roleplayed that they had, they did a little, stitching. And they sort of caught any sort of damage. He might have a little, like, he's going to have a sore back for a while. So if we do any sort of like really awful hard riding, or if he comes off his horse or something, I might have it be that he splits his stitches and maybe takes some muscle damage if I roll really low or something like that. But is Maddie's voice actor a streamer? No, she doesn't stream, but it is it's Amelia Tyler, who you might recognize. She's a professional voice actor. She is recently she was in Baldur's Gate 3. She's the main narrator in that game, the GM of that. If you've played that. Astarion looked inside the suitcase and found a flashlight. It's a little known game. Never heard of it. Wild horse.
Howdy.
Oh, hello there. You hunting?
No.
Oh, do you live here?
No.
No. Just
Alright.
We
exploring.
were just exploring.
Just exploring, yeah.
Yep.
Alright. I believe you. Moonshiners. Little do they know. I too am a moonshiner. Now little do they know, I too am a moonshiner. Some peas. Okay. Can I sit in this chair? God damn it, 5? Why do I think it's 5 every time? Which one is it? It is 5. Depression.